Hello, Cindy here. I thought I would come on and share a haul with you. I went out a couple weeks ago, I think, to an estate sale and then to some of my favorite thrift stores. So I thought I would share with you some of the things I purchased. I'm trying a new camera setup, so hopefully it works. I can't see if I'm in frame or not, so hopefully all goes well. So I'm going to show you some books that I got and then a few other things. So this is a Encyclopedia Britannica set that I picked up, and I usually don't buy these anymore, but this one, the copyright on it is 1939, and I just loved the papers. They have this just really nice aged look to it, and there's not a whole lot of pictures, but there are some, like this. This is gorgeous. So yeah, and the book was 50 cents, so I think I bought two, and then I think I went back a few days later and picked up the rest that they had, because at 50 cents and some of these images and just the paper, I couldn't leave them there. So this is one of the books I got. Not sure, I think there were 10, way more than I need, but at 50 cents, I just couldn't resist. I also picked this one up. It's a Reader's Digest Guide to Creative Gardening, and I was watching a YouTube video of a channel. She makes junk journals, and she had this book, and I actually didn't pick this up. I got this off of Thrift Books, I think, so excuse me. I just love the images, and a lot of times the paper can be glossy, but this is not. This is really nicely matte. There might be a little gloss to it, but not much at all. And I love the mixture of regular photographs and then some painting pictures too. I'm gonna check and see if I'm in frame here. Yes, I am. So this was a super good find. So excited about this one. Okay. And then, sorry, these I did get at an estate sale. I hadn't been to an estate sale for a very, very long time. And I happened to go to this one, and she had a lot of books for birds. So I was pretty excited when I saw this. It has some really big, beautiful images of birds. So pretty excited about that one. And then there was this one too. Oh gosh, that one's big. Pretty though. I love birds, and it's really hard for me to resist any kind of book, older kind of painted images of books with birds in them. Oh, that's beautiful. I also got, hang on a second, I forgot these. As I was kind of last minute looking on the shelf, I saw these. And I've never seen these books before. So I think I saw this one first, And then I went back on the last day with my husband because there was a table there that I wanted, and I found this one, so I was pretty excited. But I love the watercolor images in these. I've never seen her work before, so I don't know that I can tear this book apart. I do love sitting and looking at these, so I buy these books with intentions of using them in journals, but then they're just so pretty that I can't do it. Look at that. Oh, I just love this. So this is a beautiful book, I think. And the author is Marjolaine Baston. I don't know that I'm saying that right, but okay. And then at this estate sale, I picked up this. This was kind of a last second find. I'm not really into comics. I usually don't pick up this kind of thing, but it's a Buck Rogers, collected works of Buck Rogers in the 25th century. And the copyright is 1970. But I thought, well, first of all, my kids like comics, so they possibly will read these, some of them. But I don't know, I'll use it, I'll cut it up. I looked it up, it's pretty common. There's a lot of them out there, so I mean, I would cut some of these up and use them in some journals that I make. So there's some colored ones, and then there's some black and white ones. So I thought that was pretty fun. I also found this beautiful book. This is a cookbook. I loved the cover. It's a household searchlight recipe book. So it's pretty neat, and then it just has these tabs for all these recipes. There isn't a whole lot of images in them, if any. I don't think. Yeah, I don't really see any images. So, but I love the paper. The copyright on this is 1936. So that's pretty cool. I like this one. So, and then I did find this. This was at the thrift store. Who doesn't love the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? I just love that story. So this will be fun to make a Christmas journal. I did find this at that estate sale. I have, I think, another copy of this book, but I just absolutely love the images in these. So I had to pick up this one too. And then this was the last minute thing when I went the second time with my husband. You know, and I can cut these out. I don't feel so bad because this one's not as old. And I do like to sketch and draw and practice, you know, watercolors, and I do like to pull these books out for reference when I draw. So that was fun. I found these. This was at the thrift store. I just really liked the images in them. I thought they were cute. That one maybe not so much, but that one not either. But there were some cute images in here. There. And I liked the cover. I thought that would make a good journal. And then I found these. This is a series, Child Horizons. Is it this one? No. things to make or do. This would make a good journal cover. So, and the pages I would use in a journal. And this I thought was really cute. This would make a good journal cover. And there's some good images in there too. And this one, the cover more so. I don't think there's a whole lot of images in this one. A few. But this is the one that I saw first, I think. That I was like, oh my goodness. Love the images in there. So all the covers will make good journal covers if I would get busy and make more journals. Although I have been. I've been making journals, a few, not a ton, but I'm getting there. And then I did pick this up. This was at the estate sale. This is Grey's Anatomy. This is an older one. The gentleman was a doctor. And this is copyrighted 1956. So I like this paper. It's glossy, but it's the old kind of glossy, which I don't mind. I like. So I picked that up. And I think that's it for the books. I did pick up some fabric there. I saw this at the, this is all from the estate sale here. And these are little coasters. I just thought they were really pretty. So picked them up. And then I found these two things of glass. It says imported crystal, so buttons. I thought that was pretty cool. I was excited about that. I also found a couple scissors there. They're both pinking shears, and they both work really good. This one works really good for fabric. This one, not so great on fabric, and so I might just use this for paper, and this one for fabric. So, and I always like to pick these up. These aren't really, these are machine made, but I like using them still. And I do use them in my house for decoration too, so, and the vintage look and all. These I found at the thrift store, which I love this older silverware. Sorry about the crinkling. But I just thought it was really pretty. And I'll clean this up and display some of it, use it. So some of this stuff, I think this is made in Japan. It's a silver plate, but I just really liked it. So, and then I found this fabric there. I thought it was really pretty. And this. So, and then I did find these. I was so super excited about this. I love this bluebird. You see images of this, not necessarily this one, but this kind of cute bluebird and some vintage images and stuff, and I just absolutely love it. And they had this there. It was a set. They sold it as a set. I don't know that it came as a set, but I'm so excited I found this. I went there. This was on one of my list of things to look for, and it wasn't in the kitchen, and I was just roaming through the house looking at other stuff, and I found it tucked in a closet, both of them. So super excited about those. Okay, I also found this. I love these vintage, the old metal tins, trays and stuff, and I love to store my art supplies and stuff in there. So I got that there, and I also got, I found this. This actually I found at the thrift store. I think it was that same day. Went to that estate sale and then I went to the thrift store. So I found this one, and this is Steel Master. I have a bunch of those. It's been in my room tour catalog kind of metal things made by the same company. And then I found this, which is really neat. This one opens up like this, and it has this, I've never seen one like this before, so I'm excited about that. And this is the Weiss. And then I also found this at the estate sale. And this one is full of cards. And I'm not sure. It looks like he was a doctor, so it looks like files of books or something that he had. So I thought this was pretty cool. So I'm excited about that. I love to store my art supplies and stuff in these. And I'm going to have a updated craft room tour here soon, if I can get it cleaned up, right? I found this at the thrift store just actually last week, I think. I went to my local big chain Goodwill. I usually don't find a whole lot of vintage things in there, but I was excited when I found this. It's an old candy tin, so I thought it was really cute. And you know, like I said, I don't usually find a whole lot of good things at Goodwill, but the day I went, I got kind of lucky. So I found this tin, and then I found this box, which, you know, it's not real old, but I like the flowers on it, and it kind of matches another box that I have here in my craft room, so I picked that up. And then at the estate sale that I had gone to, I found this. This is an old bell, obviously. Still works. I could tell it was old, and the previous owner put some dates in here, and it says 1937, and this says the Pawhuska County Hospital, and it was for something training center. So I thought that was pretty neat. So got that. And then this box was at the estate sale, and the last day I went, it was a kind of a crazy estate sale, but the last day you could fill a bag and make an offer for all your stuff. And so he had marked this, I think, $25, and there's no way I would pay that. And I paid just a sum for all the things I got that day, and so this was just not very expensive at all. So I was pretty excited about that. Ooh, excuse me. I like to collect these. I have a few others in my collection, and this is a candy tin. I don't know why it's catching, but and then so that's fun. And it's catching again. There we go. Okay. I did pick up this Hummel, which I do like the Hummel. Whatever these called, figurines, but I never want to pay the money. But again, I got this on the last day, and I thought she was super cute, and so I got her for a very small amount. This guy I got at the Goodwill when I went there. I thought he was cute. He is numbered. I don't know who makes them, but I like to set these around my house and my decorations and stuff that I have, vintage stuff. And this was at the thrift store at Goodwill, made in Germany. But I like these small little trays to put little pieces I'm working with, beads, or I might put this in my kitchen, put my rings on when I'm doing dishes or something. And same goes for this. This was at the estate sale, and I just love this image. And this says it's made in Italy, but I like that vintage image. So, and then this I found at the thrift store Goodwill. It is marked. It's in pretty bad shape, but I like to put flowers in here and set it on my windowsill, and it doesn't bother me that it's kind of beat up. Okay, moving on. This was at the estate sale. I found this old ruler. I like to collect some of these older rulers, so that's fun. And then this was there. This is for drafting. I just thought it was pretty cool. So, picked that up. Oh, and I found one stamp. This was pretty cool, an airmail one, and it works. It is a little dry, but it works. So, and then I also picked up some of these here, which are, let's see if I can pull right side up. They're stickers. They're labels, sticker labels. So those will be fun to use in my junk journals and so forth. And then this cool clip was on there too. So this was at the estate sale. This estate sale I went to was just so cool. They had even the furniture. They had a green velvet couch that if I had room I would have bought in a heartbeat. It was in excellent condition. It was gorgeous. But I didn't get it. This I found there, which I thought was pretty cool. Processed American cheese, or yeah, colored yellow. This is a great size because you could fit tags and stuff in here perfectly. I'm always looking for something to store those things in. So pick that up. Found these. This was at the estate sale. Just some money things, and I'll use these in junk journals. And these I found at the thrift store. And first I didn't know what they were, and when I got them home, figured out they're toilet paper rolls, and somebody cut them. But I had bought them because I was like, oh, those will be cool on, you know, using for junk journals and stuff. And so this is kind of what I've used them for. You can see right here, I used one. These are some old, I'm not going to show the name, but these are my husband's old business cards, and he didn't need them anymore. So I took them and I made just some things that I can put in journals. Here's another one. There's a little piece over here. Here's another one. So I thought those were fun. So, you know, save your toilet paper rolls and cut them with the pinking shears. I think they're great. Here, this one I stamped on. So, okay, moving on. Let's see. Paper. So this is at the estate sale. Again, still. This guy, they saved everything, which, you know, I love. That's where we get this stuff. So I found this typewriter paper. And it's, I believe it's the onion skin paper. And it's a whole box full Pretty excited about it. And actually this was stuff I just found on the side. So actually this is different. This is probably onion skin. Maybe the others is not. I could be wrong, but excuse me. Pretty excited about that. So I found that. And I found this box of envelopes. So thought that was cool. And then I found a stack of other papers. So again, I said he was a doctor. Not sure what he specialized in, but this is for Speech and Hearing Center. So these are just a little leaf. So I bought all those. And then I found some wire index. These are cool, and they have this great color to the paper. So don't need to coffee dye that. Found this. Some great paper in it. And some old, I like these. These are fun. So there was a few of those that I found. And this is a same thing, just different colored paper. And then an old one subject notebook. Gosh, I remember these when I was little. So, and then there was some tracing paper there. A couple things of that. And then he just had some copies of, I don't know what that is, but, and then this answer sheet. Some of this, I thought that was really cool. This is something, a request for charts paper. Just some nice old looking paper. This is just a nice notebook. Look at that paper. Look at how well it's aged. And this is fun. And then this is more into the graph paper. So there's some of this. And graph paper. I didn't have very much graph paper. So when I found all this graph paper, I was pretty excited. This stuff isn't old, but graph paper. Graph paper. Different kinds. There's this graph paper. There's a few of those. And then this is more graph paper. And then these are some kind of like ledger. Well, no, this is graph, but it's numbered. And then this is more ledger. So I was pretty excited to find that stuff. Okay. And then at the thrift store, that same day I went to the estate sale. I'm going to show you the bag. This is the bag, and it was $2.96. And in that bag, I couldn't believe it, was somebody was making quilts. And so in that bag was this quilt topper. I can't open all of it, but this quilt is almost finished. There's just a small section in the very bottom of it that she didn't finish. And I'm so bummed because I don't know how to quilt. I don't do that, but I would figure it out just to put this quilt together because she did a beautiful job. And then there was, it was just filled with fabric. And I have it kind of all, Other pieces that she had started, like this design that she was working on. And then there's some longer pieces of some other kind of quilts that she was working on. Like here's a different design. Another different design. I mean, this bag was filled. It was $3. Yeah, I can't believe it. I'm so excited because I will use these to make journals or whatever. I don't know. I mean, it's a lot. I don't need all this, but look at that. Look at the colors in there. Oh, it's so pretty. And it's just, I mean, this whole basket is full of quilt squares that she has made. And then, I mean, it's full. So these are all the quilt squares. And then look at that. I mean, oh, so pretty. I wish I had the patience to do this, but I don't. But I'll take her work and reuse it and give it new life. And then there's some other fabric pieces in there. So I went through and organized this and washed it, but then here's some squares. This is more polyester. And then this is some more, but I believe some of this fabric in here is flour sack fabric. There wasn't a whole lot of flour sack fabric, but there was some. And she had started a new design with these pieces here. She hadn't started sewing them together yet, but, and then these are my paper scraps, but this is the polyester pieces that were in there. There wasn't a whole lot of polyester, so I was happy about that. But I couldn't believe that for $3. I saved it, so. And the last thing I want to show you is from Goodwill. I had seen these at Goodwill one other time. I had gone in there and I didn't buy anything. But I saw those, but they were asking too much money, so I passed. And just last week, I popped in there again. I had some other errands to run just to see if they were still there. And they were half price. I was so excited. So they are fabric samples, and the tags on them said Hobby Lobby. So these are, you know, they're not old or anything, but the colors were pretty, I thought. And they're fabric samples from Hobby Lobby. So, yeah. And I thought the fabrics were really pretty. So these are, they're polyester, but they're pretty. I love this one. And then there's some lighter ones down in here. And this isn't all of them. This is just... And then they had, let's see if I could show you, the upholstery fabric too. And let me see here. I mean, there's a huge stack over here. I'm going to pull some of the prettier. I mean, when I say there's a huge stack, I mean there's a huge stack. So, I was pretty excited when I saw that they were still there and half off. So, this is a really pretty design. And there was a few pieces of that. And that, I love that color. And then there was this design in that same kind of color, but checkers. That one's kind of faded in the color, but so yeah. I'm gonna set them down over there, and that's not all of it. I know know I don't need all this, but I couldn't leave it there. So this purple is really pretty, I thought, which there was only one of those. And then this blue and a green. So yeah, these are just fabric samples that were from Hobby Lobby, and they donated them. So pretty excited about that. So yeah, I don't go out very often to estate sales. That, like I said, that was the first one I had been into over a year. So I had a good time. It was fun. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you. I have been making some stuff. Hopefully I'll come back and show a video of some of the things I've made. So thanks for watching. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.